With the movie finally tapping into the franchise's origins, Transformers 1 director Josh Cooley opens up about the movie's post-credit scene and what it means for the future.
What do you mean? What do you mean by shaking it? What are you doing? What do you mean?
The franchise's first animated movie theatrically released since 1986's The Transformers the Movie, the 2024 feature ventures back before the war for Cybertron began as a young Orion Pax and D-16 embark on a journey that would forever change their fates. Transformers 1 cast also features the vocal talents of Keegan-Michael Key, Scarlett Johansson, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Fishburne and Jon Hamm. With Transformers 1 debuting in theaters and audiences having seen the rise of Optimus Prime and Megatron, Cooley broke down the movie's post-credit scene to USA Today and how it represents a major step for the newly formed Decepticon faction's leader. While having Megatron name his faction was a must-have moment for the movie, it was debated when in the movie that the team should be named. Cooley said, "We knew it was important for him to call them Decepticons at some point.
Decepticons! I have returned."
However, ultimately, Cooley decided that the moment would have a greater impact after seeing Megatron's full downfall, giving audiences a reason behind why they ultimately chose such a on-the-nose name for their faction. Nobody would go out and go, "We're the bad guys," giving Megatron his own kind of evil Optimus speech at the end. There was a way for him to be like, "We were screwed over, and we're not going to be the ones that are going to be taken for granted anymore. We're going to own it." Transformer 1's Cybertron is not as peaceful of a planet as it may seem, as Hamm's Sentinel Prime has siphoned Energon away from the Quintessence, thus preventing the populace from transforming. Sentinel's betrayal left all the Primes, save for Fishburne's Alpha Trion, dead until Orion D-16 and their friends discovered him, leading them all to seek out to expose the truth, though D-16 wants to kill Sentinel and become the planet's leader. After Orion receives the Matrix of Leadership and becomes Optimus Prime, D-16 feels slighted, setting him down the path of villainy.
You want me to be the bad guy? Fine. Now I'm the bad guy.
While Transformers 1 ended with the newly named Optimus promising to lead Cybertron into a new, but wary age of prosperity, Megatron is gathering his own forces to seize control. Taking the remaining members of the former High Guard who had found themselves exiled, he forms the Decepticons. And as seen by how he was willing to let the then Orion fall to his demise, he is willing to take whatever steps necessary to achieve his goal. As such, with future Transformers 1 movies in consideration, Megatron may take a careful hand in sowing the seeds of the cataclysmic war that will ravage Cybertron. Embracing the Decepticon title, he and his forces may seek out to sow doubt in Optimus's leadership to create division alongside contesting his own prime status with Megatron's connection to Megatronus. Future movies may then show a ruthless but scheming side to Megatron, slowly building up his forces preparing to strike and ignite the sparks of war. Transformers 1 serves as a fresh take on the franchise by actually exploring Megatron and Optimus Prime's early friendship and how it ultimately devolved due to their differing views on Cybertron. With the prequel given a sympathetic portrayal of the Decepticon leader, Cooley's plan for a trilogy is sure to see him become an even darker figure, especially as it leads into the war of Cybertron and further betrayal of the group he once deemed friends. However, unless Transformers 1's box office picks up after a modest opening weekend, this evolution may go unexplored.
Yes, very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.